TC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, back into the clouds and milder temperatures as well. Today was a segue day, getting us back to more spring-like temperatures that we're going to see tomorrow. It should be about 10 degrees milder. The clouds, though, are going to stick around. Few spotty showers tomorrow. Better rain chances late Saturday into Sunday, but not as high as we were indicating a few days ago. And the best news, it looks like we're going to be at worst in a marginal risk for severe storms, and we may not see any severe storms at that. But to the north, it's going to be a different story. So let's take a look at the big picture across the lower 48. The storm system battering the west right now from California into the Rockies, producing rain and then snow at elevation, is going to be working into the high plains, the Great Plains, and then the upper Midwest is where there are winter storm watches right now. On the southern flank of this storm system, the low is going to be going way up here. We're going to have a trailing frontal boundary that's going to have a lot of mid-level dynamics across the nation's heartland, and that's where we do expect a severe weather outbreak as we go into Saturday. Meanwhile, locally, lots of clouds. We see the high clouds very nicely. There's plenty of stratiform clouds coming in from the south, and with that and the milder temperatures that are trying to come in, it's kind of like a warm front where we're seeing these spotty light rain showers. I turned the radars up real sensitive here, just showing the light drizzle and mist, and a lot of the mist it does not get picked up by radar. It's all dependent on that droplet size. But you can see where there have been some bigger droplets, and we had enough rain in Lafayette to wet the roadways, which is a bit of a surprise early this evening. But that is the way it goes when you start having this warm air advection pattern where that warm air is coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. So as we look at predictive radar, we'll see a few spotty showers around and about first thing tomorrow morning. A few more as we go through the lunchtime hours and then the afternoon as well. Predictive radar, I think, has a pretty good idea. Mostly light shower activity, more of a nuisance than anything else. And then by tomorrow evening, things should quiet down and those southerly winds will increase and it gets even milder. So here's Futurecast showing a little bit more green as well for tomorrow afternoon. That's in the form of those light showers. It will be breezy and milder. Temperatures in the afternoon getting into the low to mid 70s. By tomorrow evening, if you got downtown alive plans or plans to go out to eat or shopping or something like that, it looks like the rain chances will be lower, so that's good news. Temperatures mild in the upper 60s tomorrow evening. Then we get into Saturday, and look at the storms up here in Arkansas, northeast Texas, out ahead of that low pressure system in that frontal boundary. Strong to severe storms raking through the northern part of the state, much of Arkansas, and then into Mississippi and western Tennessee, where there will be certainly a severe weather threat. And then that front kind of runs out of gas. We will see some showers and maybe a thunderstorm late afternoon, early evening, but notice a lot of the activity fizzles across our part of the world as we head into Saturday night, and then the frontal boundary becoming nearly stationary as we go into Sunday. So we're going to have to maintain some rain chances. We stay mild, though. Temperatures in the upper 70s for your Saturday and Sunday, it looks like. European model offering the same thing. Fizzling front locally, all the severe weather well to the north and east of us, and that frontal boundary sticking around for days. So that means we're going to be locked in with clouds. Some rain chances Sunday into Monday. Here we go into Tuesday, maybe a break on the rain chances, but here comes the next weather system that should deliver a good chance of rain and storms late next Wednesday into Thursday, and there's probably going to be a severe weather threat, especially to the north of us with that, and then cooler air spilling in, but it doesn't necessarily clear out for the following weekend, and we're going to see temperatures back down into the low to mid 40s behind that weather system a week and a half down the road. So here we are Saturday in the marginal risk for a few severe storms, so we'll have to keep an eye on things. And as we head into tomorrow, this large area of a slight risk, there's probably going to be an enhanced risk somewhere between Arkansas into Mississippi, portions of Tennessee, and perhaps Alabama. So we'll be watching that tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow for the latest on that severe weather threat. Temperatures rise actually through tomorrow morning, mid 60s tomorrow, low to mid 70s with the cloud cover. We stay in the upper 60s tomorrow night, and then going into Saturday, mid to upper 70s. And down the road, we may have a shot out at 80 degrees in that 10-day forecast at some point. So breezy, milder. Temperatures actually rise from where they are right now into the mid-60s by morning. We'll go 74 for the high tomorrow. Rain chance 20, perhaps 30%. I bumped it up to 30% here in the 10-day. 40% for Saturday, Sunday, and plenty of clouds. And notice those temperatures, upper 70s for a good part of the next 5 to 7 days. So one of those days we may actually hit 80. Good chance of storms Wednesday, Thursday. Then we chill out as we go into the following weekend. Temperature similar to what it is outside right now, right around 60 degrees. So still cool, and much of March looks cooler than normal going through the rest of the month.
All right, we'll probably pay for it eventually.
Yes, in crawfish, right?
Yeah, I think so.